Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope everybody is really doing well. Um, Welcome to the live stream, guys, and it's Asia session. And before I go down or we go to the analysis, I just wanted to tell you that I got scammed. I would say not exactly scammed, but my Twitter account got vulnerable. Basically, I realized when I was sleeping, and I just got up in the morning and I saw that someone made an anonymous post from my Twitter account, and I was like, what the hell happened? I mean, I did not have any Telegram channel or anything. So what happened exactly? I'm just going to show you basically. So yesterday I got a message from one of the executive. She claimed that she is an executive from a CoinDesk, and everything was looking fine from her profile. The way her tweets and posts and everything. So yeah, she was like, "We want to do your interview and publish in the CoinDesk article." So I was like, "Okay, fine. I don't mind it." And she is like, "Okay, so before we proceed, we need to we need you to give us a consent, a written consent that yes, I am allowed to, or they are allowed to share my content freely without any restrictions." I was like, "Okay, fine. I don't mind it." So she shared me a link of CoinDesk, and the website was looking perfectly all right. I mean, it was a CoinDesk.com. Nothing. I mean, there was not a single, hint, basically, as to what exactly the I mean, it might be the scam or something. So that website, you need to give a consent. So I was like, okay, let me give a consent. There was one was before you give the consent, it required me to link my Twitter account so that they can assure that whom the consent is giving. So I was like, okay, fine. So I linked my account. As soon as I linked my account, the consent was given, and she sent me the list of questions that they will be asking, and I need to answer those questions for publications. So I did. I was like, okay, let me give me some time. I'll respond, and I slept. And as soon as I got up in the morning, this shit happens, and I was like, what happened? I mean, till yesterday. So I was like, the only thing that the link I clicked, or I access my give access, I would say link, I connect my Twitter account. That was CoinDesk, nothing else. So that's where I went to the security and access, and I went to the apps session. And if you look at here, there were a lot of connected apps. I deleted every damn thing because it was showing me, that you can disconnect an app. Over here, this is what. When you go here and when I try to disconnect app, it don't disconnect. It just logged me out. Practically, this is like, one of the bug of Twitter or what, I don't know. But literally, this is one of the thing. The second important thing is if you just I go to the account access history, and so so it asks me, the password. Okay. So if you will see here, the only two people that have access to my account, who can probably tweet. So first was me, that I use it from United Arab Emirates. The second was this CoinDesk, and they accessed my account from Bulgaria. This is this IP address, and that's how I know that they have this whosoever have sent me the link. So I mean, you won't even find any issue with it, and that's how I got scammed, actually, honestly. And I have requested Twitter that via a message to the support team, because I have the premium Twitter premium, so they should be responding me, hopefully. And just want to tell you guys that stay away, do not click on any link. Nowadays it's not even safe, in my view. And this is the second incident that has happened. I have took in utmost care. I have literally disconnected Twitter from my phone, and I mean, I literally disconnected from everything. I mean, I've just changed every damn thing that I could. So let's see. I mean, I hope everything goes well. I don't have any Telegram, guys. So just going to tell you once more, I don't have any Telegram. I have nothing. I mean, only Discord that we have is 21M technical. So, and I won't be asking any money, nor I promote any coins. You guys know me since, I've been trading since 2018, and you won't find on my timeline that I've been promoting any single coin, any paid content. No paid content, because I don't need any money from them, basically. So now let's go to the technical analysis of Bitcoin. So yesterday, I mentioned that if really there are two possibilities that we discussed yesterday. First possibility is if this is five waves on an upside, if this is bullish, it needs to complete the five waves, okay? Which means this is wave one, this is wave two, this is wave three over here. That has to be wave four, retesting the 0.382 Fibonacci levels of 57,590, and one more push on an upside like this to confirm that this is five waves. And once these five waves are done, and we will be looking for to buy something like this for ABC, and then we can just probably further run it up more. So but over here I don't see any five waves. There is three waves, which is my biggest worry and a problem. The good part about here is I played some scalps yesterday. I mentioned that we will be bouncing or getting some good bounce on the 0.382 Fibonacci levels. So yes, got a good bounce over here, approximately 1 point something percent. If you see here, we went to literally Monday mid, and went at almost like 1.3%. The risk reward was amazing as well for a quick move. I booked this profit in the order block that we had here. That was a good order block around 58.3. And right now, I think that there are on the lower time frame, I would say that this is clearly not looking good to me actually at this point because of the wave count it have. Now you might argue that there is still a hope over here. Yes, there is still a hope. So, what hope we can have? The hope that we can have over here is the trend line. Now what does it mean? The trend line, this is what the trend line that we have. So till BTC holds this trend line, we can still hope that it will pump further. Okay, now that we have this is not five waves because we have wigged the golden pocket zone. We have went way under the golden pocket zone, so practically this is not five waves. That's clearly three waves. But the alternative wave count is 1 2 1 2, which means that the move, there are two possibilities. First, I'm talking about the bullish scenario. This is wave one, this is wave two, and the move that we got is further wave one, and now we are getting wave two. One more move on the downside like this, and we go for like an impulsive move on an upside. So that's going to be your 1 2 1 2 scenario. That is a very good possibility. This is wave one, two, and this is wave one of three, two of three, and we go for three of three, something like this. And that's how it can go. That's going to be our bull case scenario for Bitcoin. And in case if you're looking for a bear case scenario for Bitcoin, which means that this is wave A, this is wave B over here, and this is wave C. So that's your top for the Bitcoin, and we would be going under straight away towards 54,000 and maybe even $52,000. So practically, this is just like a move on the downside is wave one. That's your wave two over here. We are doing right now a wave one of three. A bounce is going to happen, and then we further dump it down like this. That's how we can go on the downside for Bitcoin. So that's going to be a bear case scenario. So how are we going to play this, ladies and gentlemen? Let's say in case if it is going to do a bull case scenario, 1 2 1 2 formation, then how should we play it actually? The only way to play this whole setup is let USD dominance lose this 5.94% on H4. So we just need to wait for it to close two consecutive candle under this. So once we are looking to, once it starts closing under this, it would be very nice. Because what's going to happen is once we start closing under 5.94%, the two consecutive close under red, okay, you need two red candles under this, and once we get it, that will be a good confirmation for Bitcoin that this is how it is going to go. That's how it will go. We have a liquidity under this. That's a huge support you have of equilibrium, and then we can dump. Similarly for Bitcoin, if you talk about you want Bitcoin to reclaim the weekly opens of for 57,300. So once we see Bitcoin reclaiming 57,300 on H1, because for now we have lost that H1, so you want it to reclaim it, previous month equilibrium. So that way, we can look for some good scalps at at, at that point, because we have a strong, right now also we are at a strong support. You see the previous week lows, and that's a good support, I would say. So the bull case would be, once we reclaim it, we can just keep on continuing on an upside, and the whole scenario can be ultra bull case. A 1 2 1 2 slight choppiness like this, breakout happens, retest, and we go for upside to $62,000, and that's where the bull case kicks in. We just probably go up here and go for, as I mentioned, 61.9 to $62,000 practically. I mean, this is how the ultra bull case scenario looks like actually. And even if I have to tell you that we do have a harmonic, I just need to confirm if this is a valid harmonic. Let me just show you. So you got the first leg on the downside, like here, and you got 0.382 approx, and then you got to move on the downside. No, that's too deep for a shark. It should not go beyond 1618, so that is not going to be valid. So yeah, I think we have this harmonic over here on CME, as we mentioned yesterday as well, and this is the harmonic that we have. Very good. So that's the harmonic. Now the good part about this harmonic, as I mentioned, is it's bullish. This harmonic is bullish. It basically means that even if you go down to $52,000, your next target is the red zone, basically $69,000 to $70,000. That's where it should lead. Now, if you look at from the Elliot wave theory perspective, there are few iterations here on the wave count that this might be irregular expanded flat, and we can simply push it from here towards 70k with 5 waves on an upside. Now I'm still tracking whether it's going to play out. We still have a lot of time for it to play out, and so practically we have on the lower term time frame 2 scenarios, and we're just going to wait for it to flip the weekly opens, or you can also say the previous month equilibrium, so that we can long or scalp it. Okay. Talking about Ethereum, I just canceled Ethereum, even though we are at my entry. It perfectly played out actually. The rejection, I don't know how many of you took the short based on our plan, but that is a perfect ABC for now that I'm watching. The only problem is on the ETH is also that it is not giving me any 5 waves. There is no 5 waves over here. You see the impulsive move. There is some sort of a wave A, wave B, 1, 2, 3, small 4 and 5. That's very, very, very shallow. But that's not 5 waves at all. It is either some sort of a ABC, or it is going to be some sort of a 1 2 1 2. So this can be 1 2 1 2 1 2, something like this, which is very, very, very technical. It's less likely, but yeah, I mean that's still a case, the bull case for the Ethereum. So that we have got the equilibrium, and if we are holding, I would say 2386 to 2390. We go here for a retest, and if you hold here, I might take a long scalp over here. I will give you as well with a very tight stop loss of 2366, and with a take profit targets of anywhere above 2580 to 2600, because the harmonic is very, very valid, and I would like to play this harmonic because it looks very, very good to me actually. This harmonic looks so good. So it's valid. It's a perfect valid harmonic we have actually. We bounced from the 702. We took the liquidity under the 702. So yeah, this is really good in my view. So I'm still aiming for ETH. For Bitcoin, we need a little bit patience. We need to wait it to just confirm. Even if you want to buy higher, it's okay. we would buy higher with the confirmation like this. I mean, I don't mind buying higher actually, but I do mind buying lower at this point without any confirmation, because that's where it's going to give you a high risk trade, and you won't be able to make good amount of money. Why? Because uh, you won't be practically able to risk much on this trade actually due to its nature. So that's what. Um, if you look at from the comp perspective, the inverse head and shoulder looks great to me. We have a perfect inverse head and shoulder here on comp. As I mentioned yesterday, I need a rejection. That's exactly what we got now. And we now have a very good inverse head and shoulder. Yes, one thing to note is the move that we are watching is on the 15 minutes time frame. Very likelihood that this might be ABC, and currently we need one more downside. So let's say if this is wave 1 2, then this is wave 3, you need small push up. Wave 4, one more downside for the wave 5. That's where you have an order block. This is where you have an order block. So practically you want a retest of these levels of 42 to 42.1, and then push up like this. How do we play it? Two ways to play it. If this is literally the inverse head and shoulder that we are looking for or aiming for, if this is how it is, two ways of playing it. Let it just flip the green line, the green box of 44, and we can long. The safest would be let it flip the 45.4 over here. Once it flip the neckline, your target would be 49. That would be the most safest long. You can literally go big on this, and you can make 7% easily on that. So even if you want to go 20x leverage, you still can make 100 to 140% gains with that alone. So yeah, comp is something you should be watching. Even I am watching actually. Let's talk about Solana. I mentioned yesterday that even though Solana looks great, you need to wait. Why? Because we need it to flip the range lows. Until it don't flip, just don't go in. So let it wait for it to flip the green line. That's your range lows. Once it flips, we will go in, because that is going to give you a very good confirmation of for the price to pump. Looking for others is still looking a little bit weak to me. I think it can have one more downside towards 702 Fibonacci levels, but over and all, I think eventually we will be going to 786 and 886 Fibonacci levels, and after that we will be looking for more push on an upside. So hence my focus right now is mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana. There are few oils that looks great. Aave especially is looking good. BNB is looking great as well. So these are two oils that I've been watching. And let's also check TRX. What happened to our bull case? Let's see. This is very good. It's like retesting the entire support. Yeah, this looks great. The weekly look candle looks great. A perfect acceptance above 13.3, and even a good acceptance above 14 cents, which is good. The weekly, there is no bear sign. Do we have any divergence? No, there is no bear divergence. But yes, there is a bear divergence from here. The price made higher highs, and this is low. But the RSI confluence is green. EMA cross confluence as green. 50 confluence is red, which is good. There is no confluence on the BB. I think if you look at from the price action perspective, we are at support, so practically this has to give us a good bounce, a very good range that we have. This is, to me, looks to me like A, B, C. So that's like A, B, C. Practically this is like very good opportunity to do something like this. That's like A, B, and C. Here, flip it and go. This can be a good opportunity, a very very good opportunity. So just wait a little bit. It to sweep this lows. Once it sweep it and reclaim the range lows, we will buy. It's a good accumulation. Look at here. That's a clear good accumulation that we are having. So very very good accumulation that we have. I'm watching. So that's all for today's stream, guys, and a small update on Bitcoin and the market. 1212 is still a valid option, but as I mentioned, for that we needed to wait to flip the weekly opens. Once it flips, we can long. But a lot of people ask me that why we are not shorting. A very simple answer to that is BTC is still holding, the major support. So practically, uh, I would like to short a bearish retest. I mean, if we do happen to get this bearish retest, definitely we will short it. Unless and until I don't see or get any bearish retest, I'm not comfortable in shorting, because it's like shorting the support. You have this support around $56,000, so that's not good. In fact, you also have, order block here. That's a very good OB. That's where the price front run. You see, and that's where we front run as well. That's a very good order block, and hence, I don't like to play that way. I mean, unless we lose this order block turns into the breaker block, then you have a very good opportunity to short it. So you just let it go down, flip it as a resistance, then we short it and dump it to $50,000 or maybe $52,000. A worst case scenario, just dump it back down to $45,000. That's going to be the worst case scenario. But that's how we should short, or short the biggest support. That's how I play the swings. I am more of a swing trader actually, because I know a lot of you guys want daily scalps. Shower gives good scalps. But for me, I think I wait for my system to give me those, my system should allow me to trade at that point of time. So for me, the end of the month, I should be positive. We all should be positive, and that's what we are delivering. August, we had a positive August. July was positive. So that's what the intention is. We should overall be positive actually. I think we overall, this job that we are getting, I am expecting that we will be seeing a huge move in Bitcoin, and I would say overall market in this September. Why? Because if you look at the BVOL, Bitcoin Volatility Index, on the daily time frame, just look at here. What do you see? The Bitcoin Volatility Index is completely reset, and that is your support. So practically, even if you go down to 1.6, there is going to be a huge volatility spiking up. That is your support, So practically, September, we will be seeing a massive move coming. The last move we saw in August, around 6th August, or I would say 5th August. Yes, the same big move is coming. Now this big move can be anything, up or down. I don't care. But the important thing is the big move is coming. Now what do I care is I want to catch that big move, whether it's upside or downside, but I want to catch it. I want to catch it. And from yesterday's round tripping of profits, what I learned is it's not time for us to build some swings. It's scalps. Just take profit and run. I mean, yesterday we got a very good trade with 2.5 hour. I simply gave up all the gains. When eventually we stopped the break even basically. But I would not do that same mistake. Let's check XRP. One thing I want to tell you to all the XRP guys, if you really want XRP to pump, you want XRP to flip the 71 cents level, because if it don't flip, there is not gonna be pump. The pump is not gonna happen. So you want 70 cents to flip, and once that level is flipped, only then XRP will give you a massive upside. Till then, you can't expect anything more from XRP. Let's just check on other chart. Bitfinex is having, you can check on Bitfinex. I used to trade a lot on Bitfinex, XRP. The plan for the XRP on the logarithmic chart is still remains same. The volume have dried up, and I still feel that either the wave 2 is in, so either you've already got the wave 2, or we need to go down one more time to finish the wave 2. Now, for those who are wondering when XRP will start its bull run, this is you need at least a flip of 78 cents on Bitfinex, or on a safer side, you want it to flip these levels. Perfect. So you want it to flip the 45.8. And so we are ranging between 78 cents and 45 cents. That's your range right now. So once XRP reclaims, let's say it pumps from here, reclaim this 78 cents on the weekly with 2 consecutive close above, because we never ever have closed 2 consecutive above since 2021. Never. Not a single candle. So once we close it, you can expect XRP to do something like this. Like it can even make new all-time highs and goes to $4 to $5. So that would be interesting, because that's where your triangle will form. You see? That is your triangle. And you're going to see a massive breakout then. So 78 cents on Finex, and a lot of exchanges have 71 cents as well due to the XRP volatility. But overall, this is what I have for now. On the on the lower term time frame, if you want to see XRP, we go to the 4 hours time frame. If we go to the 4 hours time frame, we are having a very good 5 waves. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got the 5 waves, and then you got wave A, wave B over here, and right now 1, 2. So I would like to see something like this. A, B, C. Because that's what I think it should do. If it would have sweep highs, if it would have made if it would have took just this highs over here, then the story would have been different. We would have just looked for the something like this and go up like this. But for now, the LTF looks bearish to me, and I'm expecting a move on the downside for XRP. Currently, we are at support. This is your support, as you can see. So if you really want to short it, wait for it to flip as a resistance, and then you can short it to 45 to 44 cents. Currently, we are at a huge support. Let's check gold. So gold, as I mentioned yesterday, this was the chart from yesterday. I mentioned that we can have one more push, and I'm expecting it to have one more push on an upside on the lower term time frame for gold. This will be like a fake out. Actually, this is going to clearly work as a very good fake out. And the target for gold is somewhere between 2550 to 2570. It's like going to be like a full-fledged extension. So practically we got our sweep, and that we got sweep yesterday, if you remember. That was our lows of 2471, and I'm looking for it to give us at least a bearish retest of 2510. If you want to play some scalps on gold, this is how you should play. Let me just remove the logarithmic scale, and let me show you. Here you have a liquidity, so it's going to target this liquidity of 2507. So practically this is, 1 2 1 2. So this is going to be our wave 3, slight pullback. You're going to go to 2520 over here, another pullback, and then further to 2522. So that's what I expect gold to do. And from there, I like to see another ABC retest and then run up. So practically, if you really want to play some scalps, like a quick scalp, you should play the 2510.2 with a very tight stop loss of 2512, and your take profit target should be 2504 to 2503. Quick. And if you really want a long, right now, if you want to long, you can long it, because it's going to sweep the highs of 2507.3. So you can play $2 plus minus on the MT5. That would be very, very nice. But overall, I think gold is going to go to, this is a very good triangle. So I expect gold to go roughly around these highs. And after that, once we go up, we should be doing, or we should be finishing the bigger 3 drive. So you have a very good 3 drive. So that's going to be like another fake out in making. And once you have the fake out, yeah, that's how I would like to see gold, because I don't have any fibs above. Anything above 2550 can lead to because we have a bigger 1414. So anything above 2550 can lead to a bigger pump to 2730. That's going to be very, very big at that point of time. For now, I think 2550 is going to see some nasty rejection. That's what I want for gold, or I expect as well. I'm bullish on gold on the lowest time frame. As I mentioned yesterday as well, we are having a very good triangle over here. So yeah. So that's all, guys. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.